Fading out. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. See you later.
Thanks for listening.
Welcome back to the SR Motoring Super Occasional Early Morning Show.
Mess that up.
Just put those words together any way you want.
Cut it and move it around.
And that'll be us. Super occasional. Super early. Occasional morning show.
We're not changing the name again.
Well, what was it last time?
The Super Early Morning Show?
Yeah, but didn't you threw occasional in the mix?
Super early morning occasional show.
Occasional super early morning show. Maybe. I don't know.
Sure, that sounds good. Why not?
I'm like, I need to clean this table. My arm's sticking to it. I don't know what is making me stick to it.
All right.
Yeah. So this is the show where we talk about really
Nothing at all.
Nothing of importance.
No politics. No conspiracy theories.
You can get closer.
I don't want to. Something about sticky table.
No conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
None at all?
That's fine. Go ahead.
No, I don't have any.
That's surprising. Normally, you've got at least one.
No.
Okay.
Not recent. Well, I have to look into it more, but... Oh, so while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to give a little shout out to my buddy Miller. They started their second season on their podcast, Zero Idea Podcast. And their last episode, they were talking about conspiracy theories. And he was talking about something called tall whites. Have you ever heard of that? Supposedly they're like aliens that live in the mountains, like out west, Midwest maybe. And they have their own like little colony in the mountain, like in a mountain. And you can Google Earth it.
And see what exactly?
Like little buildings in like on top of the mountain where nobody could get to, really. Not a human. I don't know. So we're looking it up right now.
Is there
aliens working with the U.S. government.
Okay. List of alleged extraterrestrial beings.
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't researched it or anything. Go to maps. Maybe it'll go to it.
Okay. It shows us.
That's me.
You're the tall white.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scott's the tall white.
I'm tall white. So I don't know what happened with YouTube last night. There must have been like a glitch or an outage or anything like that. But we dropped 7 subscribers.
Cool.
In one night.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
How did we manage that?
I don't know. I guess we made someone mad.
Again?
Yeah. We're good at that. So as you can probably tell, we neglected to come up with topics again, so we're like scrambling.
I do like so one of my new favorite YouTube channels is Clapped Out Racing.
Yeah.
And watching Logan go off on people like leave bad comments is one of my favorite things in the world.
Oh, he comments
Because he
back,
just
like,
freaks out. He yells.
is that the guy that soiled himself?
Yeah. So if you haven't watched any clapped out racing videos, go do it.
Watch that one.
Watch all of them. They're all funny.
But I think that one, like, I've only watched a couple of them, but that by far has been my favorite.
I soiled myself is what it's called.
And the episode isn't like, it's like him working on his car, but he tells a little story about him soiling himself.
In a song.
He does sing.
It's great.
That was quite hilarious. I wish we could be funny like that.
Entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining at the least. But enough about us. We shouldn't talk down about ourselves.
Okay.
So, recently, if you watched our last video, we went racing.
And that's why we lost 7 subscribers.
Yeah. So yeah, it was our first time going to the drag strip in a long time. Like me, I was Raleigh. How old were we? 20?
Something like that.
Yeah, probably 20. I got married at like 22, I think. 23? I don't know. 24, maybe? Yeah, so we were probably like 20. It was my birthday. So yeah, but it was 20 because I remember on my 21st birthday I was buying beer at a gas station. And didn't even card me. But yeah, so it's been 16 years since we've been to the drag strip. I mean, he probably went.
I went one time after with Phantasm Speed Shop in Raleigh. I went with them to their, I don't even remember what the events are called, if they still even do them.
Oh, it was just the same thing that we went to.
Battle of the Imports?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But we were all like nervous and like.
Oh, it was pretty bad. The launch in my Civic was.
No, I'm talking about this past time.
It was really bad.
What?
I don't know.
No. Well, because we were like trying to make sure everything was okay with our cars, and like we thought they were going to be real strict, and turns out that it was just like, yeah, do whatever you want. So I was like, so yeah, all right. Well, this is kind of relieving in a sense. And then we got up there and did some racing a little bit.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Definitely do it again.
Yeah. Of course we do it right at the end of the season.
Yeah. There is one more event in Rockingham, but
Rockingham's just, it's far.
Yeah.
Like in case something does happen.
2 hours from my house, but it's just like, yeah, it just seems so far. Like last time, when we tried to go the last time, we just felt like we were just driving forever. Yeah. And when we pulled over that time, we still had like 45 minutes to go.
Well, it was kind of an adventure just to get that far.
Yeah.
I got stuck. Well, I went to go pick up Randy to take with me. And I had to go to Mom and Dad's to get the helmet.
It was
came
bad
back
from the start.
But I got stuck.
This time it was a little more organized, I think.
I don't know about that.
Well,
we just didn't have any major problems.
No.
I mean, you had your gas leak, but
that was easily fixed.
Yeah, that was easily fixed.
So we did 2 roll races and 1 drag race, and I was pleased with the roll racing, but I was very disappointed in my drag race. My launch was absolutely horrible.
Yeah, but that was the first time you had ever done it.
Yeah, I thought I could have.
I mean, you're not going to.
I could have done a little better than I did. It was like,
of course, you can do a lot. You can do a lot better, but it takes practice.
Yeah. So I ran a 15.6 in the drag race. You did a 15.2.
Yeah.
So we need to improve upon that drastically.
Yeah. Well, at least now we can see.
We have a bait. We have something to
Work off of.
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely a fun time. What was your favorite car out there?
Well, I didn't get to see it run, but I really wanted to see that gray GTR.
Oh, the guy that was the guy that was putting on the event.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
it was
1,600 horsepower. Or
I saw it do a burnout, and it was. I mean, it sounded nasty,
Yeah.
but I didn't get to see it do a pass.
A low 9 second pass or something like that.
Insane.
Yeah, he was the announcer. Lewis. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's like one of the main guys of the Columbia Car Meets.
Okay.
Him and some other dude. The other guy was the Orange Viper.
That car was nasty too because it drove by us a couple times when we were walking to get a burger.
Yeah.
Burger.
What do you think about that burger?
That's all right.
Typical Dragstrip burger, I guess.
Pretty much. I mean, it wasn't anything special.
Racetrack burger.
Like, I ate it and I was still hungry.
The hot dog, man. That thing was like... Look that big around. Yeah. We're not going to talk anymore about that.
I was considering how far I should take that, but this is a family show.
Yeah. We try to be kosher.
So.
Just like my hot dog. Tall whites.
Is that really picking up an airplane?
It is. It might just be because the headphones are turned all the way up. But
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It could be.
Because I was just, what's that noise? Tall whites are coming to get us.
There's that Civic out there that
the K-swap?
Yeah. Stock motor, just turbo kit, running 138 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That race, like looking at other people's footage of that race, like his footage of that race, because he's got a YouTube channel too. I forget what it's called, but I'll figure it out and I'll post a link to it. That Challenger that he raced was definitely not a 140 car. It was like 150 above, because he let. Yeah, we had a little glitch there. I don't know how much didn't get recorded. But for some reason,
It stopped.
The thing stopped recording. It just felt like it was tired, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, we don't know
how much you missed.
Well.
Technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, and since we've gone, that's the only thing. It's like, how can I improve?
I
mean, besides outside of driving, because the only way I'm going to make that better is actually go.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a lot easier for you to launch your car than it is for me.
Yeah,
because you can actually build a little bit of boost.
No, I can't.
No, not even like
I was
zero.
I was launching like under 2K, and it just blows the tires off. Like so Friday night I took the car out to make sure it wasn't leaking or anything was messed up, because I didn't drive the car all week.
I haven't even popped the hood. I haven't even touched it.
So I went to Mexico and I practiced launching a couple times. And the first time it was like 3,000, and it was severe wheel hop. I mean, really bad. So I came back and I was like, all right, I'll try 25. Did it again, massive wheel hop. So that's why I was like, oh well, I'm gonna have to go light. And even with the small launch, I just knocked the tires off, but no wheel hop. So that's what's hurting me. So I can't really stand on it to build anything.
At least you don't bog.
No. No,
Like
but it's just spin wheels, and then...
I was watching the video, like I zoomed into it, I launched at 4,000.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Well, when I was watching, I think it was the first race. Mm-hmm. You were catching up.
Yeah.
And then you'd shift and you'd fall back.
Yeah, because I lost all of my boost.
And you'd start catching up again, and then you'd shift, and that's what lost you the race, was you kept falling behind.
Yeah. I was coming for it. But on the drag race, it was pretty even. Like, I didn't fall back a terrible amount. Like, I stayed consistent to where I was, you were. But if I had a better launch, it would have been neck and neck.
Yeah.
If we left at my reaction time too was horrible. I was like, oh, green light means go. And I didn't realize it too, but at the for the roll racing, you weren't supposed to pay attention to the tree. You're supposed to go. There was because the guy with the Civic posted the drivers meeting that we missed because we were getting cheeseburgers. They said that not to pay attention to the tree, but go on. There was 2 sets of cones, not the first cone, but go on the second set of cones.
Mm.
So could have been better for us for that too.
It's fine. I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, well, we did good for what we had. We had the oldest.
That was kind of weird.
Japanese cars out there.
Well, I mean, we had some of
the oldest cars. Period.
Oldest cars because I know there's
a Malibu that was probably like a 70s.
Not as many Foxes as I expected. I expected a lot more Foxes, and I think there was only a handful. That S10 that was beside me in the staging lanes. Mm-hmm. That's got to be around the same.
80s, yeah. Yeah, there wasn't that many. There's a couple new C8s out there.
We were in the staging lanes waiting to go, and it was for the roll racing.
Yeah.
And Scott and I were trying to get,
paired up together.
What he said. And so in front of us, there was a C8 by itself. And beside me is a 16, 17 Mustang. Mm-hmm. And the guy in the Mustang's like, you can go ahead and race him. I'm like, nah, man, I don't want none of that. I'm trying to race this guy over here. He's like, I don't want any of it either, so he can go by himself.
So on our way home, I texted Randall. I was like, man, something sounds like it's falling out of my car. Like I felt like I was like bolts were flying out.
So should I expand upon that?
Yeah, I guess because
okay, so
I started talking about it. So it would only make sense to.
So I climbed up under the Supra yesterday. I want to put my factory fog lights back on. So I took the other ones off. Not that I don't like the other ones. The button drives me nuts because it's right at my knee, and I keep hitting it and turning the lights on. And it's dumb. But I'm going to put my factory lights back in. So I climbed underneath it, and I'm taking them out, and I notice this hanging out of my intercooler. If you go to our Instagram page, you can see the picture that I sent Scott. But that's like hanging out of my intercooler. Yeah. I'm like, that's not good. So I looked at it, and the fins are pretty mangled up, but at least it didn't go all the way through it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how bad it's going to leak. So it smashed them up pretty bad, but
I wonder when that happened. I wonder if that happened before we got there or down the track.
That's possible. Well, it looks like the bolt was laying on the ground for a while because it's all rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's mine. I'll have to check, though. It might be that one I was missing.
It
but I don't think it is. On my,
How long has it been missing?
I don't know. I just so happened to look down and I saw a missing bolt.
Yeah, because when I changed my oil, I don't remember seeing it, but I wasn't like right there. So
Yeah,
who knows? So if you're missing a bolt,
we have it.
found this.
We have it for hostage. The ransom is $100,000.
Or if you have an intercooler laying around, I will trade you this bolt. I'll even sign it for you. It was small.
All right.
That should go on a trophy somewhere.
If you order a shirt, we'll include that bolt.
It's got to be more than a shirt. It's got to be more than a shirt.
2 shirts.
We should have a contest for the bolt.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you order a shirt, we'll include that. And if you order some merch, we'll include that in the package. You don't know if you're going to get it until you get it. So.
A random drawing?
Yeah.
For
memorabilia.
For what? An old rusty bolt?
Yeah.
Is it? Maybe someone can use it.
It's a good bolt.
No, it's not.
To clean up the threads.
No, this is a terrible, mean bolt. I don't like that bolt. Tried to kill my intercooler.
At least it didn't go through your radiator, which would probably virtually impossible.
Yeah, I'd have to go through the intercooler, the condenser,
Then the radiator.
and then the radiator. But I have the compressor laying over there. I took it off. I don't know if I told you about that. So I bought a recharge kit to recharge my AC, and it wouldn't take any of the Freon at all.
Oh,
It just
really?
wouldn't take it.
So was it overfilled or clogged or something?
Well, I had to buy an adapter
Mm-hmm.
because I've got older whatever.
Yeah. You had to change it over to the R134.
Yeah. I left the Schrader valve in the old AC compressor, and the adapter has a Schrader valve in it also.
I don't know anything about but
So I took the Schrader valve out of the pump, but left it in the adapter.
Oh.
So now maybe I can have some ACs.
Yeah.
Since, it's
winter.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's still like 70 degrees outside.
Yesterday was nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is the longest pause, so
Yeah, we rambled for 23 minutes, so
good enough.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a big long pause.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
Trust me, you didn't miss anything at all.
Nothing
It's
of importance.
nothing that exciting. So
But yeah, let us know if you want us to do more drag racing videos. I'm sure you do. I mean, who wouldn't? Yeah.
drag racing is for the devil.
It is addictive.
It is, yeah.
That's all I've been thinking about.
All right. Thanks for listening, folks. We love you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching too. Maybe.
Yeah,
if I remember to post it.
Check out who'd you give a shout out to?
Zero Idea Podcast.
Yeah.
I'll put a link down there for them.
And check out Clapped Out Racing.
Yeah.
They have
Tell them we sent you.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have podcasts too. It's pretty funny. All right. Thank you.
See you.